Okay, so this is my team profile generator. It's project 10, and with this, we are working on object oriented programming. So I am going to just walk you through the steps you would take in the terminal now that it's all put together. And I was having an issue with it earlier, so hopefully it will work this time. So we're going to run node index.js. Perfect. Okay, this is what we want to see. So it's asking, who's the manager on this team? I'm just going to go through and answer these real quick. Okay, so this is looking pretty good because after filling out this information, Inquire, which is an NPM package, is pretty cool because it it basically will go through and ask you these questions. And then from there, now we have, if you look right down here where it says manager, we have an object in between these curly braces. And the object consists of me as a person, an ID, an email, and an office number. So then it's saying, please choose your employee's role. So I just hit enter. We're just going to use our arrow keys down there. And then it's saying, so you can just kind of tell that, the questions make it so nice because it really spells it out, but it's just saying, okay, her role is an engineer, that's her name, her ID, email, and then GitHub username, because that's something we've required in our code. I'm just going to pull this up a little bit more so you can see it. And then it's saying, do you want to add more team members? Sure. I'm hitting Y and enter. And then awesome, because it's turned this information that we gave it into another object. And it's helpful for me to see this too because I'm using, this is my sister, her name's Ariel, and so basically you can think of this like anything that's in curly braces is an object, and this kind of, these properties define your object. So this kind of, hopefully this helps make sense when you can see it with a name, an ID, an email. GitHub creates an engineer. So, and then down here it's asking us again, saying, do you want to add another person? Sure. So then I just use my arrow key down, hit enter. Let's do another one of my sisters. And after you fill out each line item, you just hit enter so that it will generate the next question. And we picked a different one for her. She's going to be our intern. And okay, this is where it didn't work for me last time. So let's see what it does. Oh, sweet. Okay, so it says, your profile has been successfully created. Please check out index.html. Okay, so if if everything worked here the way it should, then it should pop up under this folder here in the index.html. So let's see what it did. So I'm just gonna pull this down. Oh, so cool. So this is actually the first time it's worked for me, which is great. So here we've got, it's named a team profile. This is just, an HTML page. It's basically how we'll just display our information. So this is so cool because, so here, if you look at, there's my name, manager, and then it even has put the fake ID and email and office number I gave it. And we can see that right there in our integrated terminal. And then if you scroll down, you're going to see, oh, there's Ariel's, all of her information. So, and if we scroll down in the integrated terminal, there are the questions and answers that we gave it. And then we have last but not least, Savannah. She's our intern. And if you scroll down, you can see where we entered her information. And there's this object with her information, and it's been distributed into this HTML document. So let's just check it out and see what it does. If it'll work, let's see. Okay, that looks a little better. Let's try that one more time. Put this over here so you can see it. And then just while that's trying to load, it's going really slow. We'll just, so this is where we're keeping our index and our style. And the cool thing about the index is it's generated with the information that you answer in the integrated terminal. And that happens because of the acquirer package. And then we have tests over here where we're using Jest to test out our project and make sure it works. Oh, so let's check this out. So it's nothing too fancy, but the nice thing is that we actually generated Teams information, and we can always kind of make this prettier, but it functions now, so that's great. But like I was saying, right here we have tests, and we're using the Jest npm package to make that happen. And then up here we have this is where it's giving you, it's basically saying we want to ask for their name, their ID, their email, their role. And so it's so cool because you need all of these pieces and they all fit together so well. And then you're going to test it in here. So, but yeah, thanks for watching. And here's our team profile generator using OOP or object oriented programming.